Good morning. Today's Bible study comes from Luke chapter 9, verses 18 through 20, and reads as follows. Once, when Jesus was praying in private and his disciples were with him, he asked them, "Who do the crowd say I am?" They replied, "Some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and still others that one of the prophets of long ago has come back to life. But what about you?" he asked. "What do you say I am?" Peter answered, "God's Messiah." Um, this is a short Bible study today because what it really is just truthfully Peter telling us that he knew that Jesus was God's Messiah. Jesus was praying in private and the disciples were with him, and he wanted to know what the people were saying who he was. And he knew what they were saying, who they were saying he was, but then he listened to his disciples, and as you see, some said John the Baptist, Elijah, and others. But the real question was to who do you say I am, or who do you know I am? And Peter said, God's Messiah. So Peter declares right here that Jesus is Messiah, or is the Messiah, I should say. And this should, in tune, um, lead you into the next portion of this, which we'll go over later. But when Jesus predicts his death, now that Peter has stated he is the Messiah, he should understand why this death is needed, especially if he heard of the prophets speaking about his death and his coming and his birth and his resurrection and all the things that had to come along with us to get the blood of Christ to actually pay for the atonement, because the offering had to have blood, and it was Jesus' blood for this offering, for this sacrifice that was needed. And now that Peter acknowledges this, it should be an easy understanding when Jesus starts speaking to him about what has to happen, and when he speaks to the rest of the disciples, what has to happen. Amen.